How am I going to get this Etsy shop turned around? They said it was going to be easy, but so far it's been a complete struggle. Things are moving so slowly. I haven't really made that huge dent I thought I was going to make. It's taking a lot of time, it's a lot of effort, and to be honest with you, I am getting very discouraged right now. Am I wasting my time? Is this really worth the effort? What in the did I get myself into? Exactly 1 month ago, I started my Etsy selling journey, selling digital art using Midjourney, and it hasn't been an easy path. It's actually been very difficult. And about a week ago, I actually shared my first video here on my channel, documenting my journey on how I started from zero to getting my first sale selling on Etsy. So I highly recommend you check out the video linked over here. It's going to give you all the details of everything I went over inside of that video. But right now I have some news to report of where I am with my Etsy shop, and I'm going to tell you guys it's been a grind. It hasn't been easy. I've actually been struggling a lot, and you're going to see that inside of this video. First of all, let me start by saying that if anybody tells you that this is easy, they're full of you know what, okay? Now, the barriers to entry to selling digital products on Etsy right now are kind of low. So there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people selling digital art inside of Etsy. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube right now talking about the same content on how you can easily do it. And I think that there is something to be said about the ease to set up and create all these digital images, that if you're not really focused on a particular niche and really do your product research, figure out your numbers, and actually take full advantage of Etsy's, running ads inside of your listings, you're gonna run into a lot of problems getting your first sale, which is exactly what happened to me. And it wasn't until I actually started to invest some money up front into my listings, it's when I finally started to see some positive trends with the direction of my shop. But with all that being said, it has been a struggle. It's been tough every single day, just creating the artwork and coming up with the ideas. It does take a lot of time, and it all depends on the individual. If you have so many hours in your day to work on this, it shouldn't take you that long to create as many listings as possible. In my case, not only do I run this YouTube channel, but I also do Facebook dropshipping, I do eBay dropshipping. Now I'm looking into Etsy selling digital products. So there's only so many hours I have throughout the day to focus time to this. So maybe part of the problem I'm struggling is that I'm not getting enough listings up on my Etsy shop. As of right now, I have 3 listings, and it's only been about a month. So part of the problem is I have to actually get more listings up, and that's what I plan to do for the rest of May, is continue to build my catalog and get more listings, so that hopefully by the next update, I'm in a much better position and I have a lot more positive news to report. Let's put that long rant over to the side, because I do have an update that I want to share with you, because I did receive a couple more sales over the past week. So right now I am at a total of 4 sales inside of my Etsy shop, and I know it's not a big number, and the actual revenue from those sales is actually not that much money. As a matter of fact, I've put more money into advertising than what I've actually have gained back. But to be honest with you, I'm really not worried, because first of all, I have a brand new shop. I just started selling a couple weeks ago. So right now, Etsy does not know me. The customers do not know me, and they probably don't even trust me right now. So what I'm trying to do, and my strategy going forward, is I want to build my reputation on Etsy. I want to make sure that I'm going to get some positive reviews, that I'm creating good digital products that people want to buy, and also that I'm pricing my products competitively. And I think all those little things are going to compound. And if right now I have to throw some money at advertising just to get more attention, more clicks on my listing, I'm okay with doing that right now in the short term. My hope is that once my store gets going, I get more reviews, and I am more trustworthy to customers, then the sales are just going to come in. But I have to be patient, and I'm just going to have to wait it out, so that hopefully by the next time there's an update, my numbers are much higher, and hopefully my actual revenue and profits have increased over that period of time. I am now inside of my dashboard, and I want to show you 2 things inside of this video. Number 1 is going to be my dashboard and my performance, as you see right now on the screen. The second thing I want to show you is my ad spend, because in order for me to drive more attention to my shop, I have been paying Etsy to run ads. The traffic hasn't been organic, it has been paid. And I want to show you as well so you have an idea of how much money you can potentially spend on ads just to generate traffic over to your Etsy shop, which at the beginning I said that it's going to be difficult when you're starting out with a brand new Etsy shop. You have, no reviews, not that many listings. You're just new, and it's going to be harder for people to trust and buy from you compared to other Etsy shops that are a lot more established. So right now, my main strategy is to get established, get reviews, and hopefully that will lead to a lot more sales as time goes on. So like I said, the numbers are already inside of the screen, so I'm not going to bore you with all the information because you're looking at it right now. But the one thing I do want to point out is that when I published my first video on my Etsy selling journey a week ago, which I'll link it either here or over here, I recommend you go check that video out after you finish watching this one, is that I only had one sale, okay? It's been about a week, about 7 days, and I'm already at 12 orders, which is great. So this tells me right here that the paid advertising is helping. However, there is a downside to this, which I will touch on in just a moment. And the other thing you probably notice is that my revenue is not very high. It's only $22. And that's on purpose. So I actually price my digital products a lot cheaper. And I think that has helped me to get this many sales so far. My strategy is that as I get more sales, more traffic, little by little, I'm going to start to, increase my price. And that's going to start to drive up my revenue. But right now it's only 22 bucks. I can probably buy, a couple Starbucks coffees. Or maybe that's about it. McDonald's, I guess. I don't know. Please let me know down in the comment section. Are these similar results to what you're seeing? I really want to have some sort of idea as to what a brand new, beginner selling on Etsy can expect when they're doing digital products. And if you have any tips or advice that you want to share with me, feel free to do so. I really want to learn from you guys who are probably a lot more experienced than I am with Etsy. I'm learning a lot as I go along, which I think is very helpful. And of course, please don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel. You have no idea how much that really helps my channel to continue to grow, and hopefully you are finding value in these series of videos that I'm going to be publishing weekly, documenting my Etsy journey. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on, and let me show you how much I've been spending on ads, which by the way, it's a little bit embarrassing, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit ashamed because it's a lot of money, I think, for the amount of revenue that I'm getting. But it doesn't matter. The whole point of this video is to be transparent, be real, show you guys what are actual results that you can get when you spend money on ads. So let's go ahead and go do that next. So stay tuned, keep watching. So we have arrived at the part of the video that I did not want to show because it's a little bit embarrassing. Like I am, spending, someone would think that's a pretty good sizable amount of money, especially nowadays with how expensive things are. You could spend $44 on other things, but here I am just giving money away to Etsy. No, I'm not. I'm not giving money away. This is an investment. This is an expense that can be a tax write-off at the end of the year. So don't listen to my sob story, because if you want to make money, you need to spend money, okay? And that's with any business. So I have received about 8,000 views, so 7,925 to be exact, 161 clicks, and 7 orders have come from the ads that I've been running. And I'm right now on a budget of $5 a day. So I was doing $1 a day, and I just didn't see that much traction. I went ahead and raised it to $5 a day. And that's when I started to see that I was getting a lot more visits, and ultimately it has led to more checkouts and purchases, which is what you want. So you can see my graph right here is, kind of, spiking up and down each day. And then you see right here where it actually just took off around April 25th. And that's about the time when I went ahead and make the change and I actually increased my ad spend. And the proof is right there. The more money you spend, then the more they're going to expose your listings, the more attention you're going to get. But it does come at a cost of having to pay for ads, which if you're selling on marketplaces, you really don't want that. You want to get the organic traffic. Now, because I am new, I still haven't yet quite figured out what is the Etsy algorithm when it comes to organic search and discovery. Plus, there's also the fact that I am doing, AI art, digital generated art, and it's a lot more competitive because there's a lot more listings. So I will make the argument that if you're going to be doing AI, it might be a little bit harder to break through organically because there's so much competition, but I could be wrong. So now what comes next? So like I said earlier in the video, my strategy is to start increasing my prices again, which I'm going to start doing a little bit at a time this week. So I'm gonna start increasing like 50 cents a day to see how that affects my actual sales velocity. So you are going to want to stay tuned and follow me on this journey to see where it leads to and how quickly I can get this shop turned around, be profitable, get a lot more engagement, get more attention to my listings without having to spend so much money upfront on ads. That is the goal, and it's gonna take me a little bit of time. So if you're finding this interesting, then you have to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification so you know the next time a video drops. I invite you to join me on this ride. Once again, let me know down in the comment section what you think about this experiment. Is it ludicrous? Is it a waste of time? Are you intrigued? Has this piqued your interest into maybe you starting your very own Etsy digital art store on Etsy? Let me know. I want to hear you guys' comments. And again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll be linking a video here over here where I talk more about all the other online dropshipping businesses that I work on, which include eBay and Facebook Marketplace. I invite you to check those videos out as well. Don't forget to like the video if you found value, and of course subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video on my Etsy selling journey.